G'day, it's fugitive Australian journalist Shane Dowling from the website and YouTube channel Kangaroo Court of Australia. The Foreign Affairs Minister Penny Wong was asked a simple question in the Senate yesterday: is Australia at war? And she ducked and weaved. Now the background to it is Australia, but Prime Minister Anthony Albanese announced a couple of days ago that Australia will send a surveillance aircraft, air-to-air missiles and supporting personnel will be deployed to the UAE, United Arab Emirates, after a request from their president. Well, as it turns out, in the video you're about to see, the United States also requested that Australia send personnel and aircraft. But back to the main question that Penny Wong was asked. She's the Foreign Affairs Minister. And Larissa Waters, a Green Senator. It seems to be that only the Greens are asking tough questions at the moment, and all politicians on all sides should be asking tough questions because we're sending troops to a war zone. And if we're sending troops to a war zone, no matter what they're doing there, we're pretty much at war. In the video you're about to see, you'll hear Penny Wong saying, oh, there's civilians, they're being targeted by Iran. But she doesn't make any mention of the fact that hundreds, if not thousands, of Iranian civilians have been killed. Back to the main point, Australian public are entitled to know if we're at war with Iran, and she won't answer the question. I'll show you the video now.
Senator Waters.
Thanks, President. My question's to the Minister representing the Prime Minister, Minister Wong. Is Australia at war?
Thank you. Senator Waters.
What I have made clear publicly when I've been asked that is that we are engaged in collective self-defence. And the reason we are doing that is that we know that the Gulf countries have been the subject of attacks from Iran, countries that have not participated in strikes against Iran, but have themselves been attacked with a barrage of missiles and drones, including civilian targets, civilian infrastructure, and areas where Australians are present. And from the government's perspective, our obligation, our first priority, is to do all we can to keep people safe. That is why we have announced the deployment that we announced yesterday. The purpose of that deployment is to help the UAE and other Gulf nations defend themselves, and in doing so, also help the Australians who are resident.
Please resume your seat. Senator Waters.
A point of order on relevance. Are we at war?
The Minister is being relevant to your question, Senator Waters. Minister Wong. Order. Order.
And I responded by being clear that we are engaged in collective self-defence with the Gulf nations, and I explained why. That is in our national interests and why civilians are at risk, that we are working to protect civilians. I do find it passing strange that the Greens political party, and you're entitled to be pacifists, but you do not seem to be concerned about civilian lives in Gulf states, including Australia. We are not taking offensive action against them.
Senator Hanson-Young.
On a point of relevance, the question was very direct, and we asked the Minister to answer it.
Senator Hanson-Young. Senator Waters stood on a point of order on exactly the same matter. The Minister is being relevant, and I will again answer your point of order in the same way, and the Minister is being relevant. Senator Ayres.
Can I just on that point of order? The question purports to be a serious question.
Senator Ayres, I've ruled on the question. Well, please resume your seat. Order. Order. Minister Wong, did you wish to continue?
Thank you. What the government has made clear is we are not taking offensive action against Iran, and we are not deploying Australian troops on the ground in Iran. We are taking defensive actions to support our partners' efforts to keep Australians safe.
The time for answering has expired. Senator Waters, first supplementary.
Last night on 7:30, the Minister for Defence confirmed that the US had requested that Australia deploy missiles, aircraft and personnel. How and when was that US request made? And why are we bowing to Donald Trump's demands?
Thank you, Senator Waters. Minister Wong.
This is about the safety of Australians. This is about the safety of Australians.
Order.
I will come to that, Senator, but you also made a political assertion at the end of your question, and I need to rebut that, because this is about the safety of Australians. Now we know, as Ms. Dr. Thafer from the Gulf International Forum said on Radio National today, the UAE has faced more missile and drone attacks than Israel. We have people in the UAE. So it is our obligation to help them. I will come to that. I'm responding to the second part. I will come to that. If you stop interjecting, I might get to that. That's fine. No worries.
Senator Waters, second supplementary.
I note that was not answered at all. You're claiming that you're deploying troops to assist Australians, but you've taken no action for the thousands of Australians being attacked by Israeli bombs in Lebanon. Why the double standards? Are you waiting for Trump to tell you what to do here as well?
Senator Waters, before I call the minister, I do want to hear her answers, and I have asked on several occasions for all of you to come to order. That is what I expect. Minister Wong. Senator Shoebridge, you're not in a debate with me. Come to order. Come to order. Minister Wong.
We act in Australia's national interest. That is what our government does. That is what our government does. And you have heard me each day outline the rationale for decisions that the government has taken. We act in Australia's interests. We responded to a request. I made clear that there had been a number of requests. We also have made clear the request to which the government is responding is a written request from the United Arab Emirates, who are under attack, not because they have taken action against Iran, but because Iran is seeking to increase the cost of conflict, attacking civilians. And, Senator, you may not consider that a problem. We do. We think attacks on civilians in the Middle East who are not part of combatant nations and attacks in locations where there are many Australians. Well, you had an opportunity today to have a debate. Do you want me to answer the question, Senator Orban Payne?
Thank you, Minister. The time for answering has expired.
Penny Wong makes mention of the fact that the civilians are being targeted, and as I said at the beginning, she doesn't mention the fact that Iranian civilians have also been targeted, and Lebanese civilians are being targeted by Israel now. Hundreds of Lebanese civilians have been killed. Penny Wong also doesn't mention the fact that the Middle Eastern countries that have been targeted by Iran, most of them, if not all of them, have United States bases on there with defence personnel. The bottom line is the Australian public are entitled to know if we were at war with Iran, and the government should answer that question. And I think it's been pretty weak by all other politicians, except for the Greens. I vote independent, I don't vote Greens, but they're the only ones standing up and asking tough questions. Other politicians need to find a backbone and start asking the government hard questions as well. I'm an independent journalist and I'm 100% crowdfunded from viewers like yourself. I've been running a campaign to help make sure I can keep on doing the work I'm doing. I'll read that out to you. 15 weeks ago, I launched a campaign with a simple goal: find 200 new monthly supporters so I can keep on doing this work as a fully independent journalist, running this website and YouTube channel without corporate backing or paywalls. Since then, 139 wonderful people have stepped up and become monthly supporters. That's huge, thank you. We're now at 61 to go. If you've been enjoying the work and aren't yet supporting monthly, I'd be incredibly grateful if you consider joining them. Here's the situation. Like most independent journalists, I'm basically a one-person small business. Right now, a lot of us are feeling the squeeze, just like many small businesses and households are. To stay afloat and keep bringing you the reporting I do, I need roughly 200 more people, or 61 now, chipping in whatever they can comfortably afford each month. Anything from $3 to $100 or whatever works for your budget makes a real difference. There's no lock-in, you can cancel or adjust at any time. That feels doable right now. You can see all the donation options on the donations page on my website, and I'll put a link to that page below this video on YouTube. Your support, whether it's a monthly donation or a one-off donation or just sharing my work, is what helps keep independent voices like this one alive. And please do your bit and help shine a light on corruption and share this video on social media. And please hit the like and subscribe button and notification button. That way you get notified when I publish new videos. Other than that, thank you for your time and have a good day.